everyone, and I'm back with an all new update of music pickups, and these are my CD pickups from November. I've got one MP3 download and several CD pickups here to show. Got this off of Google Play, and this is the second release from Atheist, which is death metal from Florida, and this is Unquestionable Presence. This has got bonus tracks on it. I printed the cassette cover and the inserts, and I always thought this band was very underrated. The singer later went on to form the short-lived hard rock band Neurotica, and after they broke up, the band Atheist later reformed. Next up are some pickups from Deep Discount, and this is the new deluxe edition of Metallica's And Justice for All release from 1988, and this is another 3 CD release, and it's got the remastered version of the album plus demos and rough mixes, and a live CD, which is pretty cool. Not really of the best quality, but worth listening to. I also got a couple CDs of Carcass for $10, and this is their third album, Necrotism, Descanting the Insalubrious, and this was when they started to become 4 musicians. When they started out, they were a trio, and if you ever listen to Carcass, I mean, I'm sure you know that their first 2 albums were out and out noise, but very listenable, but they started progressing later on. This is Wake Up and Smell the Carcass, which is a collection of B-sides and unreleased tracks. Got this at Walmart's, and this is the soundtrack to Bohemian Rhapsody. It's got some really good stuff on it. I like that they added the 20th Century Fox opening to it, and it's got some live tracks and a track from the pre-Queen band Smile on here, and saw the movie when it came out and enjoyed it very much. Got some $4.98 pickups from oldies.com mail order. Motorhead On Parole, which is the UK version of their debut album, and it's got bonus tracks on it, which is alternate takes. Bullet Boys and Zaza, which is I remember this being their third album and their last for a major label, and they pretty much disappeared during the 90s but came back. Soundtrack to Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2, and this has got Godhead, Tony Iommi with Dave Grohl, and Rob Zombie and Dracula. The Marilyn Manson track of the Suicide is Painless song from the which is the MASH theme, is pretty cool, even though it's not featured in the movie. Disposable Teens is featured in the movie, and it's got Queens of the Stone Age on here also. Fear Factory and The Industrialist, and this came out in 2012, and never really followed up on them. I mean, I love their earlier stuff better. When they started out, they were a cross between Godflesh and Napalm Death, and then they started progressing. Even though it was pretty good, I liked their earlier stuff better. That's it for this update. Hope you all have enjoyed it, and happy Thanksgiving.